welcome Maitreya.
Hello, I'm Maitreya, and I was at the first Women's March in Washington, D.C. I was 10 years old then, and I thought of 2020 as some far-off date we would never live to see. Recently, I realized that this could be the last Women's March under the Trump administration. Can you imagine that? Waking up to news of new climate bills instead of tweets. Going towards the future instead of the past. Not having to worry about war. Riding the school bus and knowing that you've got more than someone's thoughts and prayers to protect you. This is going to take work. It's going to take determination. It's going to take perseverance. And it is especially going to take unity. With a field of so many Democratic candidates, it would be very easy to start infighting. But we have to keep our eyes on the final goal. Together, we can out-campaign, out-rally, and out-vote till we can kick corruption out. If we spend too much time arguing amongst ourselves, then we'll lose.
That's right.
Plain and simple.
Not gonna happen.
I cannot vote until 2024. My generation doesn't have the luxury of conditional participation. We don't have the luxury. 2020, the year that seemed impossible, is here at last. As most of you will know, it started with the roar of an airstrike. The United States and Iran had the conflict, and during that week, I heard things that I thought I would never hear. 2 of the boys in my 8th grade class were wondering if and when they'd be drafted. One girl even asked if one of Iran's explosives could blow up our school, and meanwhile Australia burned. This is crazy! We shouldn't have to worry about nuclear war, or being shot, or the earth choking on CO2. We should worry about science quizzes, and the regents, and the school play, which needs some work. And this is why another 4 years just aren't an option. And it isn't just Trump who needs to be voted out, because if we want laws passed, we need legislators to pass them. If we want change, we need to make it. The last year of this dystopian administration. Won't it be amazing when we have a president deserving of respect? A president deserving of trust. A president looking out for the American people and the world instead of their own self-interest. 2020 is the year we're going to be using hindsight. Everyone is voting this time! This is the 100th year anniversary of women getting the right to vote, and we're going to use it! This is for equality! This is for integrity! This is for the future, both yours and mine! So are we ready to fight? Are we ready to stand up? Who here is ready to stand up? My name's Maitreya. I'm 13 years old, and I'm not going to stop until my future isn't threatened anymore.